Right, so we had sine of a compound angle, sine cos, cos sine, the sine stays the same. But we know that for compound angle, you get the sine, that's the sine compound angle, and you have the cos compound angle. So we've done the sine. Sine cos, cos sine, the sine stays the same. Let's now go on to cos. What happens if you have cos A plus B? And remember, these you might ask, but isn't this on your formula sheet? Yes, it is on your formula sheet. But when you are in the exam, you don't have the time to flip. So you've got to know this. So when you are expanding a problem in the exam, you don't have time to flip over to the formula sheet. You've got to know these formula by memory. So cos of a compound angle would be now cos cos, sine sine. Because you have cos, you put cos first. Because you had sine, you put sine first. So sine was sine cos cos sine. Cos of a compound angle, cos cos sine sine. And the C helps you to tell you that that sign changes. So if it's positive here, it will be negative there. With sine, the middle sign stayed the same. So it's sine A times cos B plus cos A times sine B. For sine, the sign stayed the same. For cos, the sign changes. So if it was positive, it will become negative. If it's negative, it will become positive. And now you can just put in your reference angle, AB, AB. Another example. We do one more example. I'll tell you cos x plus 45 degrees. Cos x plus 45. If you need to expand this, this would be cos cos, sine sine. And you'd have x 45, x 45. What do we know about the sign in the middle? Does it stay the same or does it change? It changes. So we have cos cos, sine sine, and the sign changes. By now you ought to know your special angles, guys. Grade 11s and 12s, your 30 degrees, your 45 degree, and your 60 degree angles. Now remember, double and compound angles is solely for grade 12. Grade 11, you will not touch this. You will not see this anywhere in your syllabus for this year. So that is your compound angles. I hope you're taking them down. Just a quick refresher. Sine of a compound angle, sine cos, cos sine, the sign stays the same. Cos of a compound angle, cos cos, sine sine, and the sign changes. We're almost getting towards our ad break. We're putting this down. When we get back from the ad break, we're actually going to start with application. We're going to start with identities, grade 12 identities, from basic right up to the most advanced. So this is a jam-packed episode. You guys better stay tuned. We're now going on to the double angle. Now compound means plus or minus. The double angle means 2x. When an angle is multiplied, 2 times an angle is double. And we know that we have the sine double angle and we have the cos double angle. So we have sine 2x, cos 2x. It could also be sine 2a. Doesn't make a difference. A being the angle, x being the angle. Or it could be cos 2a. Again, A being the angle. So that's not a compound, that is double. It's 2 times. Anything that is double, it's 2 times the angle. So we have the compound angle and we've got the double angle formula. We need to know it.